게스통님 안녕하세요. 여기 그렇게 짜증나지는 않아요. 그렇게. 아.
It's the element. I need to. It's the element. Enemy sighted. Requesting backup.
이러면 다시 하는 게 나 그냥. 아, 나 이런 씨. 좋았는데. 그러게요. 아이, 나 진짜. 잘 됐는데.
Freeze. 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 Freeze! Move! Please don't. Freeze it!
뭐 이거?
I got him.
What's going on? Respond. Communications with the first floor of the Shell 2 core have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately. situation is normal.
All clear.
아, 나 진짜
I got him. Send reinforcements.
가지가지하네. 아, 분명히 머리 조준해가지고 저거 했는데?
Freeze! More!
연병. 안녕하세요. 근데 여자한테 들쳐 없는 것도 좀 실례긴 하죠. 생각보다. 무조건 없는 거는 좀 아니잖아. 물론 저도 그랬으면 좋겠지만. 이런 거 보면은 총알 금방 써. 요르다 얘보다 요르다가 낫죠, 차라리.
Damn it.
What's wrong?
This door is security level 5. I don't have card 5. Damn.
Giving up already?
차란.
Ta-da!
What the?
Are you impressed?
You should have told me you had it.
Well, the truth is, I just remembered it myself.
중현님 안녕하세요. 감사. 네, 안녕하세요. 어쨌든 오늘 엔딩, 아 맞다, 24일날 그냥 방송합니다. 24일날 약속 26일로 밀렸기 때문에. 근데 26일도 아마 내가 봤을 땐 그냥 방송할 것 같긴 한데.
I have a question for you.
What is it?
How do you feel about heights?
I can't say I like heights. The water's higher on my phobia list. Why?
Well, we have to go down a ladder.
How far down?
Just a little bit.
Why do I feel like we've had this conversation before? How little is little?
About 130 feet.
Huh.
Think you can do it?
Would you take no for an answer?
How are your legs?
Better. The numbness is gone. I can climb down on my own.
Okay, follow me.
아니요, 안 봤어요.
Sunset. It's beautiful.
저는 누누이 얘기하지만 저기 그 뭐야 엔드게임 이후서부터는 딱히
If
그
we don't
마블
hurry,
영화 안
it'll be the
땡겨요.
last we see.
노예홈 지금 뭐 괜찮다는 얘기는 많은데 그다지 저는 안 땡겨.
Enemy soldiers, gun ciphers. I don't think we're gonna be able to slip past all that. Looks like it can barely support one person. How much do you weigh, Emma?
Are you gonna ask me how old I am next?
If you go alone, I think you can make it across. This is Ryden. Do you read me?
Yeah, what's up?
We've made it to the lower part of Strut L. We'll have to cross the water from here.
Can Emma walk?
Yeah, she's okay. The pontoon bridge doesn't look too sturdy. Emma's gonna have to cross it alone.
Right. The oil fence.
There are ciphers and several guards.
Ryden, you're carrying a PSG-1, aren't you?
Yeah,
It's time to play sniper.
not bad. This spot gives me a good view of the targets.
You're going to have to cover Emma until she crosses to Strut E. I'll get there and provide some support of my own.
Thanks.
Think you can handle it?
Yeah, I know the drill. I faced a similar situation in advanced mode level 4 VR training with the PSG-1.
VR. Guess it's better than nothing. Make sure you don't hit Emma. Right now, with Arsenal's boarding in progress, security should be at a minimum. That doesn't mean it's going to be easy. Given the situation, they've probably got claymores in place to make up for the security shortage. Make sure you use your thermal
샹치는
goggles.
초중반에는 괜찮은데
Okay, I'm
후반부터부터는
heading for Strut E.
긴 빠져가지고
Emma, are you reading me?
이터널스는 워낙
Loud and
욕을
clear.
먹어서 전
I'm gonna
보지도
clear a
않았는데.
path for you from here.
How?
Sniper
네,
fire.
어쨌든
You're
별로
kidding.
관심 안 가.
Trust me.
What if I fall into the sea? I can't swim.
You were doing pretty good a few minutes ago.
Okay.
Think you can do it?
Would you take no for an answer?
No.
No. All right, get going. You'll be fine.
징징대는 소리.
This sucks.
엄청 징징댐.
Too shaky. What if I fall? I'm scared.
안녕하세요.
I don't want to do this. How did all this happen? This sucks.
이런 게 한글판의
Too shaky.
장점이 있어.
What if I fall? Phew. Safe, I guess. If I've managed to get this far, it must be thanks to that riding guy. But what is the deal with him? He's got a weird name, dresses pretty weird too. And I'm not really sure about the way he holds my hand and things. He's easy on the eyes though, so I guess I can let that slide. But I got my own ideas about that hair. I wonder if well, it must be. I could ask him later. He'd probably get ticked off. I'll leave him alone.
달라지는 거 있나요? 잘
Snake, are you close?
Keep it together. We're almost.
와서 도와주는 게 나으니까.
This is Snake. Can you hear me?
Yeah, nice and clear.
I've reached my sniping position on.
Damn, I don't think I can do this. Snake, take over for me.
I'll take care of it then. I'm going to show you how sniping should be handled. Take a good look. My sniping field will be limited to the air.
레지던트 이블 지금 영화 나오는 것도 뭐 영화도 그렇고 애니메이션도 그렇고 족족 다 별로지 않나? 어차피 볼 생각이 없어요. 넌. 게임 관련 영화들은 제대로 되는 경우가 거의 없어. 진짜 제대로 되는 경우가 거의 없어. 게임 관련 영화. 무한의 어린이가 그것도 망인 것 같다고 그러던데. 한 번도 안 보긴 했는데 별로 볼 생각도 없어요.
I'm scared. What am I doing here? this.
영화 그거 넷플릭스에서 나오는 그거 레지던트 이블 그거 얘기하신
Do
거죠?
this.
공개했나? 어제는 볼 생각이 없어. 볼 생각이 없어.
Freeze! A girl? What are you doing here?
It's not my choice, thank you very much.
Oh,
You're not gonna shoot me.
no.
Why not?
Stay away from good-looking women when you're fighting. Otherwise, you'll get hit with diarrhea.
Huh?
One of the few things I learned from Shadow Moses.
What are you talking about?
Ancient history. Don't worry about it.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but does this mean you're letting me go?
Well, you could have found a nicer way to say that, but sure. Better hurry.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. Just run like hell. Oh no, my stomach! Not again! This place is about to sink! Just get out fast, okay?
Wait!
What?
What's your name?
Don't have
보는
one!
내내 뭔가 더럽다는 거는
Okay, fine.
연출이 더럽다는
It's
거예요?
Johnny.
아니면은 스토리가 더럽다는 거야? 스토리가
Hey, if we
개판이
run
나는
into
소리야?
each other again. Huh.
What a weird guy.
그러고 보면 넷플릭스 돈 진짜 많긴 많나 봐. 넷플릭스 진짜 돈이 많긴 많나 봐. 그런 데다가 돈 쏟아붓는 거구나. 근데 그 레온도 보면은 그 인도 남자 같던데? 오케이. 제가 아까도 얘기했지만 그 뭐였지? 참 넷플이 돈이 많은 것 같아요. 그러니까 게임 관련해서 나오는 영화들은 별로 기대할 필요가 없어요. 진심. 죄다 망하잖아 거의. 저는 오늘 한 11시쯤 끝날 것 같기도 하고. 한 11시쯤 끝날 것 같고.
Raiden, Emma's been stabbed.
That bastard!
How bad is it?
She's conscious, but the bleeding's bad. I'm bringing her over there right now. Raiden, get that disc over here as soon as possible. I'm afraid her time's running out.
I'll be there. Snake, what's your situation over there?
Emma seems to be, doing something to GW's defensive capabilities. All we need now is your disc. You'd better hurry. I don't think she's gonna make it.
How's the bleeding?
Just get over here. You'll find the coast is clear with everybody aboard Arsenal right now.
Understood.
귀찮으니까 그냥 스텔스 끼고 달릴게요. 원래는 저거 하고 해야 되는데 중간중간 체프 던져줘야 되는데 귀찮아. 어쨌든 24일날은 정상방송, 그리고 25일날은 영재로, 26일날은 내가 봤을 때 방송 아마 거의 할 듯. 당연히 할 것 같아.
How's Emma?
I think he got some internal organs. We can't stop the bleeding.
I'm here.
Got the disc. Emma set everything up. Apparently all you have to do is pop in the disc. That should insert the virus into the AI.
Is it working?
Just leave it to Emma. What the?
An antibody agent?
Damn! The connection's been cut.
Is the virus upload complete?
I don't think so. The count stopped at 90%. Otacon.
I don't think Emma's made any mistakes.
But
A portion of the worm cluster might have been altered after the disc left Emma's hands.
By the Patriots?
Will the virus still work?
비극의 주인공으로
I have
계속
no idea.
남겨두기 위해서 어떡한 거에 관련된 여자들은 계단
Hal is everything all right?
It's all right. Everything's all right.
Good. At least I won't be adding another page to our family's dark history.
Yeah, that's right.
What if the virus doesn't work?
Either destroy that thing or take out Solidus and his men.
How do we get on board?
I don't think we can. Unless somebody inside gives us a hand.
Hal. I always...
What is it?
wanted to see you again.
You don't hate me?
Never. I never wanted to get in your way. I never wanted to hurt you. I thought that with Arsenal, if I followed in your footsteps, I could be closer. I just wanted you to look at me. Look at me as a woman.
I could never do that.
Don't be so honest. It hurts.
Sorry.
Can I ask you one last favor?
Sure.
Call me Emma.
What?
Please call me Emma.
What's wrong with EE?
그럼 너는 이라고 부르는 게 좋냐?
Emma? 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 Answer me! I didn't leave you. Because of the accident, I had a relationship with your mother.
미친.
She seduced me. And it went on. My father's death was no accident. He took his own life. It was my fault, all my fault. Forgive me, Emma.
그친 배다른 남매 그것 때문보다도 이게 더 저거였죠.
Attention! Arsenal gear is ready for launch. Evacuate the upper levels immediately.
Sounds like they're cutting this area loose.
What do you mean?
It means we're gonna sink.
We have to get the hostages out.
What about the camo repairs?
Done.
We won't be able to get everybody aboard.
We'll just have to take as many as we can.
My sister won't be able to come with us.
We will be commencing the countdown shortly. Personnel in the upper levels, head for the evacuation area immediately.
I'm always the survivor.
문대 가면
Why, Wolf?
Otacon, take care of the hostages.
What about you guys?
We got other arrangements. There's our ride out of here. Anyway, we're gonna have to sink that thing if the virus doesn't work.
I should be going with you.
You've got your job, we've got ours.
You mean I'd only get in your way?
Wrong. Only you can save those hostages. Got it?
Right. Listen, the two of you won't be able to destroy that thing. Eliminate the enemy. That's your only option.
How?
EE? Damn!
Otacon. Try to get as many hostages out as you can. It's a short flight to the shore, so don't worry about overloading the Kamov.
Leave it to me.
I repeat, personnel in the upper levels, head for the evacuation area immediately.
I'm counting on you, Otacon.
How? I miss you. How? I miss you. I miss you. I miss you.
그렇게 여동생한테 좀 잘 좀 해야지 그랬니?
You and me, we're the same. Both you and I,
아니 데스
We
스트랜딩은
were
해봤는데
always
저하고 좀 안 맞았어요.
always.
저하고 좀 안 맞.
We only wanted to be loved. We were always waiting for somebody. Somebody who would love us, but we were wrong. You can't wait to be loved. You have to go out and find it. 4 years ago, I realized that you can't just wish for a happy family. You have to make it happen. I only wish I knew that sooner.
네, 저는 좀
I learned
별로였어요.
that I could love, as you probably did, Emma.
그리고 아마 데스 스트랜딩 아마 방송하면 여러분들 재미없다. 아예 잘 걸.
You think
게임
he's gonna be
자체가
okay?
액션이 그렇게 많은 편이
He's
아니라서.
tougher than he looks. Consider it done.
Now, how do we open this thing?
You can come out now.
A ninja? What the?
Arsenal's going to take off. We still need you to take care of a few things. This time, do not fail us.
Snake, what's this all about?
Bedtime, Raiden. I wouldn't do that.
You're changing sides now?
Change sides? I don't recall saying I was on yours.
Damn it.
네, 3는 내일.
Ready for some shut-eye?
개인적으로 2보다 3가 더 재밌어서 1이랑 3가 제일 재밌었어 개인적으로. 빨리 내일 아침에 오면 좋겠네. 왜요? 내일 아침에 아니 뭐 출근은 뭐 나만 하나? 출근은 나만 하나? 스태미너 그 저거 그러니까 메탈기어가 생각보다 조금씩 이게 그 뭐였지? 시스템을 바꾸긴 바꾸는데
Jack, are you reading me?
처음에
Do you want to
3가
save your mission data up to this
적응하기
point?
좀 힘들었어. 레이더 개념 자체가 아예 없어서 처음에 적응하기 제일 어려웠어.
Your mission data has been saved.
Is he still alive?
제가 방송하는 게 싫으신가 봐요. 맨날 출근을 하라고 하시는 거 보니까.
I've checked everything, including the genome data, but there's nothing on this guy. NSA, CIA, FBI. He doesn't exist in any database. He's a non-existent operative from a non-existent organization.
냉전 시절의 그
However, I know
저거보다도
this man.
그 저기가 너무 좀
Wake him up.
레이더가 없어지니까 적응하기가 좀 힘들었어. 처음에. 항상 같을 수는 없는데 이제 그 뭐였지? 시스템 좀 약간씩 이렇게 바꿨죠. 근데 그렇다고 해서 적응 못할 정도는 아니어서.
Jack the Ripper.
근데 또 시스템을 또 너무 안 바꾸면은
You know this fellow?
게임 변화가 없으면 사람들이 또
You
뭐라고
remember
하지?
me, don't you?
우려먹는다고.
You've grown. High concentration of cerebral implants. Have they altered your memory too?
3가 1이랑 3가 제일 좋았어요. 네.
This is my son. I taught him everything. Jack, I never thought I'd see you
한
again.
11시 조금 넘겠다.
You
방송.
know me?
You don't remember. Your name, your skills. Everything you know, you learned from me. The 80s. A civil war. You were one of the best among the child soldiers that fought in that conflict.
전 그때 군대에 있었어요. 저
When you
그거
were
나올 때
barely
군대에
10
있었어요.
years old, you became the platoon leader of the small
하고
boy
싶어서
unit.
미치는 줄 알았는데 어쩔 수
At the
없었어요.
time,
군대에
your
있었어요.
outstanding kill record earned you several nicknames, including White Devil and Jack
성인들은
the
나이는
Ripper.
끝이지.
Jack,
글쎄요.
I was your godfather. I named
레이솔
you.
여성주들
When the war ended, you
그렇게 많지
disappeared from the
않던데?
relief center. I wondered what happened to you.
근데
I
3가
should have
오리지널이
known
좀
they
안
would
좋았던 게
recruit you.
뭐냐면은 그 무전 버그, 무전할 때 그 지지직거리는 버그가 있어가지고 그거는 좀.
It's an interesting coincidence.
If he's a lackey for the Patriots, I doubt he knows anything of
물론 나중에
interest.
이게 수정이 되긴 하지만
What should we do with him?
수정판이 나오긴 하지만
We'll
한데.
use him like you suggested.
What about Dead Cell?
Ignore them. Happening again?
Could it be that he's here too?
In another hour, we demonstrate the power of Arsenal gear.
Attack with standard weapons, of course.
Yes, proceed as planned.
At last report, all is well with GW.
저
How about the
39이요.
troops?
이제 내년 되면 39.
The men are being refitted with Arsenal gear equipment as
내년
ordered.
되면 39.
You're the spitting image of Big Boss.
Is that so? Perhaps I should be grateful to this kid for that.
이제 나이 마누라 하시. 아이 뭐 저거 한다고 나이 마누라 합니까? 그냥 하면 되는 거지. 내년 되면 38이죠.
This situation, I find it very
38이든
nostalgic.
저거든.
Where am
거의
I?
1년 차인데 뭐.
Why, inside Arsenal gear, of course.
근데 우리나라도 참 뭐 웃겨.
We're also
태어나자마자
inside the
1살이라는
Shadow
것도 좀
Moses.
약간 웃기긴 해.
I'll take this back. You don't need this anymore, do you? A foul wind
우선은
is blowing.
3까지 하고요.
We shall speak again.
4는 나중에 아마 할 것 같습니다. 우선은 좀 밀린 게임들이 좀 있어가지고. 영재로를 갖다가 성탄절 날 할 거고,
We're being
영재로
monitored by a camera.
끝나면은 뭐지? 닌자 가이든
What are
3
you up
해달라고
to?
하셔가지고 아마 닌가 3 할 것 같아.
I'm switching over to
안녕하세요.
nanocommunication.
닌가 3 하고 닌가 3 끝나면은
Mr. X? Ninja?
Correct. It's me.
I thought you were the leader of the Russian troops.
No,
매기설포 끝나면
that was just
5는
a
안 할 거예요.
smokescreen.
5는
A smoke screen?
오픈월드라서
I was sent to
생각보다
provide you
그 방송
support.
보시는 분들이
Support?
별로 그렇게
Who
좋아하는
sent
것
you?
같진
The
않더라고.
Colonel?
No, the Patriots.
What?
I deceived my troops, betrayed them.
But why?
My child is being held hostage by the Patriots. It all started 2 years ago when I lost my father during the tanker incident. My men and I had nowhere to go. So we joined forces with an illegal Russian organization.
The Russian Mafia?
Something like that, actually. I learned much later that it was a subordinate organization of the Patriots.
2는 대사가 좀
I was
많죠.
expecting at the
대사도
time.
많고 좀 약간
When I
스토리
gave
좀
birth
꼬우는
to
것도
my
좀 있고
child,
그래가지고.
it turned out I was in a hospital run by the Patriots. In the morning, my child was gone.
소울류 몇 번
My
했냐?
baby is being
소울류는
kept
근데
somewhere in this
그렇게
country.
많이 안 해요.
Have you ever met your
저기
child?
다크 소울 3랑
Once a month,
세키로랑
they send me a photo of my
그다음에
child via network.
불본
I've never
정도?
even held the child in my own arms.
I see. Given your situation, nobody
두세
can blame you for what
개밖에는
you
안
did.
했지.
That's your opinion.
인왕도 하긴
What
했어요.
about Snake? I thought you were enemies.
He wasn't responsible for my father's death.
뭘
Actually,
유튜브
we
분이
owe
뭘
him our
오래요?
lives. 2 years ago, they were
이낭도
responsible for
1은
getting
하긴
us out of the
했었는데
sinking
이낭 1
tanker
하고
alive.
나서는 이낭 2는 안 했어. 엘든링은 나오는 거 봐서요.
So you were partners since the
나오자마자는
incident?
바로는 안 할 거
No, I
같고
only found out the truth shortly before
나오자마자
this.
바로는 안 할 거 같고
When I
좀
confronted him
기다렸다가 할
here.
거.
You fought with
우선은
Snake?
컴퓨터 사양이
When?
맞으면은 엘든링은 할 거예요.
Well, it was around the time you were holding
지금 현재
hands
플스
with that
5가
girl.
제가 없기 때문에 플스 5랑 뭐 엑시엑 이런 게 없어서 아마 나와도 컴퓨터로 아마 할 것 같아요. 컴퓨터 사양이 맞으면.
So you joined hands with him to pay back a debt.
No, mutual gain.
Mutual gain.
My job was to assist you. If Solidus gets away with Arsenal, your mission is a failure. The Patriots would judge that as failure on
지금
my
현재
part
기대
and
게임은
terminate my
엘든링이랑
child.
저거밖에 없어.
Putting it
그
simply,
베요네타 3
my child's life depends on your success.
나머지는 모르겠어.
So you did it all for your child. But why would the Patriots want to help me? Are they hoping I'll take Solidus out?
No, you're just like me. We're just pawns.
Pawns for what
호라이즌은
purpose?
저는 안 합니다.
The S3
오픈월드는
You'll figure it out sooner
오픈월드는
or
별로예요.
later. But I wonder if you'll
오픈월드
handle the
재미없어요.
truth.
방송
What do you
보시는 분들은
mean?
오픈월드 재미없게
Listen,
보셔가지고
we haven't got time for
우선은
this. Solidus will
여러분들도
commence his
재밌고
attack
나도
any
재밌어야지
minute.
나도
He's
방송할
got to be
만한
stopped.
맛이
What about
나는데
the virus?
No results so
오픈월드는
far. I
하는
think the Patriots have tampered
사람은
with the
재미있을지
program.
모르는 게
Will it work?
I don't
재밌을지
know.
모르는데
Get me out of this thing.
보는 사람은
Not
별로
yet.
재미없나 봐.
I'll release
특히
your
제가 할 때는.
restraints after I leave this room.
Where's my gear?
Snake's got
노모
everything. I couldn't
히로는
bring
별로
it here.
취향이 아니야.
And where do I find Snake?
노모 히어로즈는 별로 취향 아니에요.
The passageway ahead leads to a hangar. He'll be waiting there. I gave him a card key for the hangar.
Does Snake plan to destroy Arsenal gear?
No, even for Snake, it's impossible to completely destroy this thing. The only option is to stop Solidus and his men.
What are you going to do?
Stay concealed. That's my role. I still can't afford to be discovered.
Olga, you can't keep this up. They're bound to find you.
Listen, I'll free you in a little while.
노모 히어로즈
Brace yourself.
한 번도 안 했어요. 그 스다고이치 쪽 그런 게임은 한 번도 안 했어. 제 취향도 아니고 게다가. 아마 사람들이 제일 좋아하는 그 메탈기어 디자인은 렉스일걸요? 렉스 제일 많이 선호할걸? 레이보다는 렉스.
Jack, are you all right?
Oh, yeah.
Jack, is it true? What Solidus said?
Yes.
It's unbelievable. Drafting small children, sending them to war? It's not allowed under international conventions.
ICC rules don't mean a lot in war. Someone told me that there are over 300,000 children in combat right now. I was just one of them.
So you remember. I thought your memory had been manipulated by them.
It was. But I have nightmares every day. Pieces of the past I can't put together.
Why didn't you tell me?
You couldn't begin to understand.
You wouldn't know that until you try me.
I didn't want you to get hurt. There was never a real reason for me to fight, except that someone put a gun in my hand. And that someone was him.
It wasn't your fault.
If I survived the day's fight, I was praised, fed, and had a bed to sleep in. I
렉스가
think I
디자인
was
제일
only
낫죠.
6 when I held my
레이는
first
좀
AK.
약간 뭐랄까
And
양산형이고
I'm not even sure
그래가지고
of that.
개인적으로 좀 별로.
Jack.
I'm not like Snake. I never questioned why we fought. There was no purpose, no way out. They give you a gun, you ask how many to kill. If you didn't, you were the one they shot instead.
It's okay. No one is blaming you.
무전으로 사랑
We
싸움하는.
were shown Hollywood action films every day. The kind with macho guys and big guns. They call it image training. They built us from the ground up into killing machines. We were fed once a day. I can still taste the gunpowder they mixed into the food.
Gunpowder? In the food?
The gunpowder had toluene in it, giving it hallucinogenic properties. It kept us drugged, controllable.
Oh my god!
When the Civil War ended, those of us who survived were taken in by NGOs. They gave me a new life in the States. I can't complain. But nothing's changed. The only people who have no problem with my past have secrets and agendas of their own. Terrible nightmares. Every night. I can never forget.
Jack.
I'm afraid of the night. That's why I don't sleep next to you.
You should have told me.
Told you what? That I'm a killer? And always have been?
No.
What I hate more than anything else in the world is my own past. I didn't want you or anyone to know about it.
게임 고를 때 주로 보는 거는 연출이나 그런 거.
Now I know why I was
연출
chosen for
게임.
this mission. No one
그래서
can
매기도
take
좋아하는
him
것도
on.
있고.
Take him down.
액션 게임들은 재밌어야지. 그냥
I've been kept alive this long for this. I knew as soon as I saw Solidus.
Jack, I love you the way you are now. You have to believe me. I didn't know anything about you, I admit that. Where you were born, how you grew up. But I know that now. And I know that what I feel for you can only get better. And I'll share in your past if that's the price.
It doesn't work that way. No one can share the burden of what I've done. It's not one of those warm and fuzzy things couples share.
I accept the good and the bad, Jack. That's what you do for someone you love.
I don't want to share my past with anyone. I just want to forget about it.
Jack, I haven't told you, about what I've done.
The last 2 years with you, it's been more than I've ever hoped for.
Jack.
But I can't go any farther. I know you want to get married. But I can't. I can't risk starting a family. There's no way to erase my childhood.
It's all right, Jack. Please, don't say any more.
안 부끄럽니? 이것 때문에 라이덴 게이 같다는 얘기가 맨날 나왔었지.
Raiden, do you copy? You must continue your mission.
I've lost all my gear. I need to locate Snake.
He was never factored into the simulation. Leave him out of this.
I can't do much naked, especially in this temperature.
That's true. You won't be able to attack or enter the hanging mode either.
I think Snake has my gear.
Raiden, take out Solidus and his men. You must recover Arsenal intact.
Colonel, are you under orders from the Patriots?
Your role, that is, mission, is to infiltrate the structure and disarm the terrorists.
My role? Why do you keep saying that?
Why not? This is a type of role-playing game. The point is that you play out your part, and I expect you to turn in a perfect performance.
Colonel, I just remembered something.
What?
That I've never met you in person. Not once.
Complete your mission, according to the simulation.
Colonel, who are you?
No more questions. We have Rosemary.
What do you mean by that?
Over and out. Raiden, turn the game console off right now.
What did you say?
The mission is a failure. Cut the power right now.
What's wrong with you?
Don't worry. It's a game. It's a
필수
game
커서
just
예전에
like
해봤죠.
usual.
You'll ruin your eyes playing so close to the TV.
What are you talking about?
거의
Raiden, something happened to me
아무래도
last Thursday
공무원이
when I was
안정적인
driving home.
직장이니까.
I had a couple of miles to go. I
아니,
looked up and saw a
공무원이
glowing
된다고
orange
해도
object in the sky to the east. It was moving very irregularly. Suddenly, there was intense light all around me, and when I came to, I was home. What do you think happened to me?
Huh?
Fine. Forget it.
공무원 시험 저거 해가지고 준비한다고 해도 쉽진 않아. 일하면서 자격 시험 준비하는 것도 쉽지 않을 건데, 열심히 사시네요. 그거 쉽지 않은 건데. 지금은 안 봐도 되니까. 지금 무슨 쪽 일을 하시는데? 홍시님은? 요즘 코로나 때문에 더 그 취업하기가 조금 힘들긴 하죠. 아니, 취업하기가 좀 힘들긴 하죠. 세상에.
Even my patience has its limits. I just can't leave this thing up to you any longer. I'll do the fighting. You can just go home.
이 대화 내용 스킵 안 하고 끝까지 들어야 돼.
Infiltrate the enemy fortress, outer heaven. Destroy the final weapon, Metal Gear. Kawanishi, Osabuchi, Kino no Bibashi, Takayama, Ugusun Moe, Suzumiga Taki, Tada, Yorano, Ichino Tori, Unino, Yamashita, Sasame, Kafudai, Tokaudai, Myokenbuchi.
하하. 우여곡절이 좀 많으셨구나.
An anemone or clematis plant's juice can cause a rash. When pruning them, it's a good idea to wear gloves.
게다가 또 부모님도 쪼실 거 아니야, 그죠? 부모님도 되게 쪼실 건데.
I was a North American fall webworm in my past life. Oh, those were the good old days. What were you in your former life?
잔소리는 안 하세요?
Honestly, though, you have played the game for a long
나
time.
지금 게임
Don't you have anything else to do with
한
your
시간밖에 안
time?
되는데?
Actually, there is something I have been meaning to tell you, but I just couldn't. I think you should know, though. On Saturday morning last week, I saw a guy leaving Rosemary's room. How should I put it? It was like they were intimate. I'm sorry. Sorry to bring this up during the mission, but...
Jack, it's me.
Hi, Rose.
Jack, I owe you an apology.
If it's about that conversation just
아,
now,
나 딴 거
I'm the one
모르겠네.
who's sorry.
No, it's something else.
공부랑 담자는지가
What is
언젠지
it?
모르겠다.
That day at Federal Hall 2 years ago, it wasn't a coincidence. I was ordered to keep an eye on you.
Keep an eye on me.
근데
Yes,
공무원
by the Patriots.
공무원대도 보면은
You're a spy?
되게 스트레스 많이 받긴
I
하더라.
suppose.
공무원들.
Yes.
제 친구
It's an ugly
또
word.
준비해가지고 공무원 되는 애가 있는데 구급 공무원
Are you
해가지고
still there?
되는 애 있는데
Was sleeping with me a part of the job?
I
보면은
fell in love
다
with
자기 일
How
아니라고
could
다
anyone?
떠맡긴대.
I can't excuse what I did. I
특히
reported every
공무원
detail of
되면은
your personal life
여자
to them these 2
공무원
years.
보는 그
What you
눈이
did, said,
엄청 저거래.
everything.
Must have been fun.
저는 꿈이
But some things I didn't tell anyone.
일이 많으면
Like
좋지만
what I felt
일이
for you.
없으면은
So that's why you were involved in this mission. I should have known. Why else would they
힘들잖아요,
toss an
일 없으면.
analyst into the mix at the last minute?
I'm sorry.
그래가지고
I know what I
제
did
친구
was
녀석도
wrong.
맨날 막
No matter
힘들다.
where I go, I get
특히
used.
여자
I reinvented myself to
공무원들
suit
막
your
학갈 땐다고.
tastes.
여자 막
Hairstyle,
공무원 막
clothes,
하면은
the way I
최고의
move,
신부감 막
things I
그렇게
talked
생각하잖아.
about. You say
안
you love
그렇대.
the color of my hair, my eyes. They're not even real.
You must
죄다
have gone
떠맡기기
over my
일수고.
psych profile with a
그건 또 뭐지?
fine-tooth comb.
It was my
자기 일 아니라고
job.
떠맡기기
Great
원래는 자기 일
performance.
맞는데.
Had me completely fooled.
What I
예전에
really
방송
wanted
보던 그
was for you to
뭐였지?
see the real
그
me.
애 한 명
It hurt to play
저기
out this
시청자 한 명 있는데 걔도
artificial
보면은 이제
romance.
공무원
It was
쪽
worse
이제
to lie to
보조하는
myself than to
그쪽인데
you. The more love you gave me, the more it hurt. Because I knew the
동작으로
person you
보고
loved was
공부하려고.
just a character.
So it was artificial on my end too. It was just a game, not the real thing.
Oh, Jack.
I feel better knowing that.
What?
I was in love, or thought I was, with someone who didn't exist. I was trying to be someone I wasn't by loving what wasn't real. I don't know who you really are. The person I knew isn't real. She's not the woman I'm talking to right now. In a sense, the deception was my own, not theirs.
Jack, I thought I was acting because that was my job. But I did fall in love with you. That wasn't an act.
You expect me to believe that? It's okay. You had your reasons, right? Hey, I understand, but I have nothing left to...
Jack!
What?
I'm carrying. I'm pregnant, Jack.
Rose! What's going on?
아니야, 안 해봤어요.
Amazing how you walk around like that.
근데 오픈월드이고
Snake.
어차피 매트릭스
Been waiting
오픈월드고
long.
그거 잘 나올 걸 같지는 않아. 게임 영화 기반 게임들 반대로 게임 기반
Where's my gear?
영화도
Right over there.
별로지만 영화 기반 게임들도 뭐 그닥
That's more like it.
뭐
Everything you had when you
얼리언
were captured is still
엔진
there.
써가지고 뭐 보면은 그래픽은 쩔겠죠. 그래픽은 쩔겠지만서도 근데 그래픽만 쩐다고 게임이 재밌진 않잖아.
Sorry about earlier.
개인-
I had to use you as bait to
개인-
gain
저 개인
access to
아닌데.
Arsenal. It worked.
Why didn't you tell me about Olga?
물어보지도
You never
않잖아.
asked. Not happy about that? Get over it.
Any effects of the virus yet?
Still waiting on that.
So, it was rigged by the Patriots?
Looks like it. From what I can tell,
제가 혼자
Arsenal is
산다고
headed for
개인은 아니잖아.
Manhattan. I don't know what Solidus is
안녕하세요.
planning, but we'll have to
네.
deal with it one way or another. There's also a troop of production model Rays ahead.
How many units?
25, according to Olga.
25?
Yeah. Can't say I've faced that many Metal Gears before, but I think we can deal.
No way we can.
We can, because we have no other choice.
How?
I've stocked up on Stinger missiles. Oh yeah, Olga left this for you.
Why?
Olga asked me to give it to you. Besides, I'm not a big fan of blades.
그런 거 보면 이거 코지마는 칼 게임을 못
Move the
만들어.
right analog stick.
그러니까 저거를 만들었겠죠. 외주 줬겠지만. 라이징 리벤져스. 칼 들고 특공을 해야 되나요? 뭔 소리예요? 회전백이 정말 쓸모없음. 저는 그렇게 안 하는데. 회전백이 정말 쓸모없어 이거. 갑시다.
Come on, time to go. If you run out of ammo, you can have mine.
You got enough?
Absolutely. Infinite ammo.
없어요.
Wait up, Snake.
이 게임이 무슨
What?
닌가인 줄 아세요?
Snake, have you ever enjoyed killing someone?
What are you talking about?
I'm not sure. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference between reality and a game.
Diminished sense of reality, huh? VR training will do that.
No, it was field training when I was a kid. I lied, Snake. I have more field experience than I can remember. It's not VR that's doing this to me.
Raiden, we don't carry guns to take people down. We're not here to help some politician either.
You can say that because you're a legend, a hero. I'm Jack the Ripper, a dirty reminder of a terrible mistake.
Legends don't mean a whole lot. I was just a name to exploit. Just like you.
People will remember only the good part, the right part of what you did.
There's no right part in murder. Not ever. And we're not in this to make a name for ourselves.
Then what are you and Otacon fighting for?
Future.
A future? You can stop being part of a mistake. Starting now.
What am I? What am I supposed to do?
Find something to believe in, and find it for yourself. And when you do, pass it on to the future.
Believe in what?
그 네가
That's your
찾아야지.
problem. Come on.
Snake, Raiden.
Otacon, you all right?
Yeah, so are all the hostages.
That's good news.
How's everything on your end?
All right for now, but there is something.
What?
The Colonel's last transmission was strange.
Strange? How?
Just strange. No idea.
Interference?
I don't know.
Where is this Colonel?
I don't know. I've never met the man, actually.
I'll dig around.
Thanks. I owe you one.
If there's anything else, call me on the codec. I might be able to help. The frequency is 141.12.
삑.
Don't fall behind. Get in there! Now, go!
다이너 하드 가면 진짜 여기도 개빡치는 구간 중 하나네.
You all right?
상당히 들어있어.
Raiden, about this colonel of yours. I found out where he is.
Where?
Inside Arsenal.
What?
I've checked out all the possibilities, but I keep coming back to Arsenal. It isn't a relay point, it's the origin of the signal. And The encryption protocol it uses is exactly the same as that of Arsenal's AI, the so-called GW.
What the hell does this mean?
I think it means you've been talking to an AI.
That's impossible.
The kernel probably isn't GW per se. GW was most likely stimulating cortical activity in the dormant part of your brain through signal manipulation of your own nanomachines. The kernel is, in part, your own creation, cobbled together from expectations and experience.
That's crazy!
But it's probably the truth. The virus may be starting to affect GW, which would explain the kernel's behavior.
It was all an illusion? Everything I've done so far?
Raiden.
Snake, what's happening around here?
I don't know. What I do know is that you're standing right here in front of me. Not an illusion. Flesh and blood.
Huh?
It's your call. You can drop this if you want.
No, I can't do that. Let's go.
Raiden, they've got Rose.
What?
Rose is being held in the holds.
It's a trap.
Help! Rose!
Raiden, get a grip.
But Snake...
It's a trap. Since the Colonel doesn't exist, there's no way he can take Rose hostage.
Yeah, you're right.
I am right.
Okay.
근데 지금도 거의 없어요.
Does Rose exist?
Don't
지금도
be
거의 없어.
weird. She's your...
What if I've never really met her?
What?
If the Colonel is something that I partly dreamt up, then everything I remember about her could be...
Don't jump to conclusions.
You and Otacon are the ones that say the Colonel never existed.
Raiden.
Is this what Olga was talking about?
너무 꿀틀 날려. 미션 베일.
Don't push yourself.
동구 저기 뭐야 마음 뭐 사는 사람 마음이죠? 저는 잘 모르지. 하시는 거야 마음이죠. 사도 안 할 것 같으면 멀어져요. 이거 게임 패스에 포함돼 있었지 않나? 아닌가? 한번 봐보세요. 지금 없으면 없는 거지. 지금 없으면 사고 안 할 것 같으면 안 하는 게 낫지 않나? 안 하는 게임은 좀 솔직히 나 돈 아깝다. 사고 안 하는. 셀렉션은 못 만들어. 잘 코지막.
Fortune.
It's been a long wait, Solid Snake. The root of all my sorrows.
What?
2 years ago, you killed my father. That was the beginning of hell for us. Everyone I love has been taken from me one by one, and no matter how hard I try, I can't follow them. An endless nightmare. The only thing we live for is to see it end. Our wait is almost over.
You can't be serious about firing the nuke.
Since no one can kill me, I may as well kill everyone I can. Starting with you, Solid Snake.
Damn! Looks like I'm today's pick. You go on ahead. You want eternal rest? I've got it right here.
What are you gonna do? Bullets can't get near her.
I'll think of something. There's no such thing as a witch.
You think you can kill me?
I don't know what your group's been through, but let's get one thing clear. I didn't kill your father.
Do you think anyone believes your lies?
Raiden, get out of here!
Jack, I've been watching how you fight. It looks like you've remembered the way you used to kill in the old days. Or is it one of the S3 plan's proud achievements?
What are you talking about?
It came as a complete surprise when Ocelot discovered the S3 data from GW. Not a bad idea, though. Using fire to fight fire, creating the perfect assassin to retire Solid Snake's brother. S3 stands for Solid Snake Simulation. It's a development program to artificially reproduce Solid Snake, the perfect warrior. The result is a Foxhound Commando. When Foxhound no longer exists, a simulated Solid Snake shaped by VR regimen. Sound like someone you know, Jack? I'm sorry this
레이전보다 막판 부스전이 더 별로였는데 레이전은 그냥
Solid Snake's sudden appearance, your arrival. It was obvious the Patriots were among my ranks. I had to smoke out the agent before the mission entered the final phase. You came in handy, as bait. Jack, those days during the Civil War were as real as they come. Every day was absolute, split between life and death. You ran from it, and now you've been led back to war by something less than real.
근데 또 얘기는
No
안
more
하겠어.
games, Raiden. At least you know. There's no reason to keep you alive now. I've given you a worthy opponent, at least. But now, you should die as the little Jackie boy I once knew.
시간 되면 잡겠죠 이 새끼. 더 될걸요 그리고. 난 여기 그렇게 재미없진 않았는데. 아씨 왜 안 맞아? 내려가. 모바일 솔직히 스마트폰 없는 사람은 없으니까. 스마트폰 없는 사람은 없잖아. 야 미친! 한번 짓밟 뻔다고 데미지 보소? 다음 타자 오세요. 다음 타자. 처음에 이거 요령 보는 때 졸라게 짜증나는데 아 얘들 도대체 언제까지 상대하라는 거야. 역시 내 예상이 맞았구만. 요놈 잡으면 끝날 것 같은 생각 없이. 나이는 노멀입니다. 나이는 노멀이에요.
I expected a little more fight than that, Jack. So you decided to show yourself.
Oh, but don't do this! They'll know!
I'll hold them off. Give you time to get away.
What about you? This is suicide!
Your nanomachines, they're transmitting your vital signs to the Patriots. If you die,
my child dies.
My child dies. You understand?
The child.
I see. So that's why you sold your troops out to me. So many dead, and they all died trusting you! Weren't they your comrades?
No, not just comrades. Family.
무관한 편은 누구지 안 나와요.
I know I'm going to hell, but at least my child.
I applaud your attitude. If you have a death wish, I'll be happy to accommodate you. See you in hell!
지금 무슨 총잡인 줄 알아?
You have to.
Olga!
Enjoy the show, Jack. Let's pick up where we left off. What's going on? What's wrong with it?
AI, GW, it's out of control.
What? What?
이름으로 영어로 상관없긴 한데 그 방송 자막 방송할 때는 비행기가 하네. 아무래도 어른이 우리나라 비코스 빼는 근데 뭐 어차피 비슷한 영화 아닌가?
Impulse cascade throughout the neural network. I can't shut it down.
What happened?
Maybe some kind of virus.
The Patriots?
I don't know.
Ocelot, what have you been up to?
It's too late. Arsenal's system control is going haywire. It's on an emergency ascent course.
Stupid machines!
왜 들리는 장갑 왜 호구 소리
Damn the Patriots! You still have some use.
I've captured Snake.
그렇게 자신만만하더니 잡혔어.
Snake?
Bring him in.
이 20회차 이상이죠? 저 이거 산지가 벌써 20년이
The
넘었는데
Arsenal AI is corrupted beyond repair.
2002년에
I
났으니까
admit that I
거의 이제 20년
underestimated
다
you.
돼가지고 20회차가 뭐예요? 또 엄청 많이 했죠. 40회차도 넘을걸?
I'll squeeze the answers out of you instead, my
제가 1년에
son.
이거 거의 한 2번 아니면 한 번 정도 하긴 하지만 그래도 많이 했기 때문에 예전에 할 때 많이 했으니까 살려주세요. 아우 힘들어. 그만해.
What do you hope to hear? You know he doesn't know anything.
It's not
여기
him
하드
I
가면
want the
뒤집니다
answers
진짜.
from.
여기 하드 가면 진짜 뒤져요. 진짜 하드 가면 뒤져버림.
What do you mean?
That's not your business.
Oh, really? It so happens I have some business of my own to attend to.
Planning to hijack Arsenal?
Huh?
You were going to screw me over, weren't you?
Who talked? Ocelot?
Not exactly. I was the one who used Ocelot to suggest the idea to you in the first place.
What?
I was planning to give you Arsenal to begin with.
Why the uncharacteristic generosity?
I'm no philanthropist. Arsenal is far from impregnable. It needs other Metal Gears as guards, a huge payload of warheads, and full air, sea, and land support to function efficiently. Against a large attack force without support, Arsenal is nothing more than a gigantic coffin. Seizing Arsenal gear was never the real objective.
What was your objective then?
A list of names of the Patriots! They were planning to extend their control to digital information flow with GW and Arsenal. That means the information they want to filter out is contained in GW, including that list of the highest 12 members of the Patriots Wiseman's
이
Committee.
12명은 결국 구라.
And once you knew who they were, you would cross out their names one by one, while we, with our useless arsenal, drew their fire.
Very good.
You were using us all along.
Were you any different?
But your plans hit a snag with GW destroyed, hasn't it?
네, 결국 12명,
No, there is another way.
완전히 그냥 사기였어.
Really? But we have our own plans to carry out. We'll take the arsenal since you don't care for it anyway. The purified hydrogen bomb is ready to go.
A nuclear strike won't stop them.
It will damage their power source. The mindless masses that they control. First things first.
Of course. That was what you wanted. I won't stop you. Good luck.
Thanks, but I have quite enough of that.
진정한 흑막.
What exactly do you find so funny?
Charades usually are humorous. I wouldn't have minded watching some more of it, but we're running a little short on time.
What are you talking about?
Everything you've done here has been scripted, a little exercise set up by us.
Exercise?
The S3 plan was conceived as a means to produce soldiers on par with Solid Snake. That's what I told you. But the VR training the boy was put through is not the meat of the project. You think this little terrorist incident is your own doing, Solidus? This is the S3 training kernel. An orchestrated recreation of Shadow Moses.
What?
Ames and the President's deaths. The ninja. The computer virus that mimics Foxdie. Did you really think they were all a coincidence? Ames' own nanomachines were used to shut down his pacemaker. I arranged for the appearance of the ninja as well. As for the President, although Johnson realized what was going on, he played out his allotted part. As for the computer virus, it's a digital counterpart of Foxdie. It was also designed to eliminate every scrap of information regarding the Patriots from GW. Your plan was invalidated even before execution, Solidus. Fat Man was a different story. He's one of our own people. A sort of examiner we hired to test the boy's progress before letting him tackle the exercise proper. We had to arrange for Stillman's presence to coax the maniac into agreeing. If the boy had allowed the big shell to be destroyed, this exercise would have ended there. The project has no room for failures.
What do you mean?
Given the right situation, the right story, anyone can be shaped into Snake. Even rookies can fight like men of experience. An instant creation of genius.
아니요, 매기 서울 라이징도 했죠. 매기라도 하긴
more than enough data to formulate such a program.
매기라도 하긴 했었어요.
You, Dead Cell, Olga.
근데 포 같은 경우에는 너무 그 컷신이 많긴 해요. 컷신도 많고 엔딩도 길고. 그래가지고 5는 또 극단적으로 갔다가 또 컷신이랑 이런 무전신 대폭 줄였죠.
Fortune, you and the rest of Dead Cell stand in for the Foxhound squad that Snake took on in Shadow Moses. You're the most impressive collection of freaks outside of Foxhound.
그러시면 클래스업님 저기도 좋아하시겠네. 그 뭐지 용어가치 같은 경우도 좋아하시겠네. 용어가치도 그 뭐지 컷신기인데.
The project was already underway when I sunk that tanker, along with your old man 2 years ago. Throwing your husband in the brig was a part of it too. You were told that the eradication of Dead Cell 6 months ago was an act of the Patriots. We provoked and encouraged your hatred.
데스 스트랜딩은요 그럼?
And you opted for vengeance, just as we planned.
All orchestrated?
Except for the appearance of the real Solid Snake. I wonder now who sent for you.
데스 스트랜딩은 조금 아무래도 좀 호불호 갈리죠.
Just a part of their project?
빵!
How could...
You're no Lady Luck. You have nothing that we didn't give you.
What?
Do you know why no bullet could hit you? It wasn't magic, or some new age mumbo-jumbo. Certainly wasn't your psychic talents. It was all staged by the Patriots.
Staged?
You were being shielded by the electromagnetic weapons technology that the Patriots developed. Your dead cell comrades loved your father and husband. We needed a pathetic wretch like you to keep them focused. You've been our puppet all along, just like Olga.
No!
You were hamming it up as the tragic heroine, thanks to the script that the Patriots wrote for you. Pure self-indulgence, absorbed in your own misfortune. You couldn't get enough of the drama.
I could have died whenever I wanted to.
Thought I got her in the heart. It missed. Now I remember. Your heart's on the right.
오른쪽에 있는 사람이 진짜 웃긴가?
Waste of metal, my dear, but your luck's run out. This is the little gizmo. There's no such thing as miracles or the supernatural. Only cutting-edge technology.
Bastard.
Now that I have enough data, all I have to do is retrieve Arsenal and clean up the refuse from the exercise.
Just try.
How's this then?
미사일은 어때?
Fortune! You idiot! Get the hell away from there!
I told you, your luck's run out. Take your reward. It's all the payload Ray has. Die!
Everybody down!
What the? Impossible!
She is Lady Luck.
My name is Helena Dolph Jackson, the daughter of a proud and noble soldier. I can see my family again.
Damn.
Damn! Try this instead.
메이저 맞아라. 갑자기 발달.
No! No, not now!
갑자기 우뚝섬. 근데 솔직히 리퀴드 성우는 안 어울려 좀.
Brothers! Liquid!
리퀴드 성우는 좀 안 어울려.
I've been waiting for this!
It can't be.
I've been inside this arm all along, waiting for the right time to awaken.
You were inside Ocelot?
Yes, a sleeper in the arm of a Patriot spy.
It was you 2 years ago?
Exactly. I was controlling him. Snake, it was I that leaked information about Arsenal to your partner and got you out here.
What?
You're the only one that can free me. After all... I'm off to bury the Patriots for good.
You know where they are? How?
Why do you think I chose Ocelot as my host? But before I go, I have a family matter to settle with both of you. There's room for only one Snake and one big boss. Time to say goodbye!
Damn.
Like surfing, it's a good way to go.
Liquid! Stop this thing! Hey, Snake! You coming?
걱정회사에 막 구경할 때가 아니야. 참고로 9.11 테러 때문에 요 뒷장면 삭제됐죠. 테러 나오기 전에 진짜 미국인들이 자다가 경기를 잃을 것 같은 장면 중 하나죠.
Federal Hall.
What are you laughing at?
Do you know what day it is today?
April 30th?
That's right. George Washington took office as the first president of the United States of America 200 years ago today. And it happened right here. We were going to declare another independence. The
어쨌든
dawn of a
9.11
new
테러
nation.
때문에 요거 원래 그
The end of the Patriots' secret
뭐지?
rule.
매기솔 2
Liberation
발매일이
of this
좀
country.
밀렸어.
This
그리고
was
매기솔
where
2
it was
같은
supposed to
경우에는
begin.
북미가
This
먼저
is where
나왔어요.
freedom could
북미
have
먼저
been
나오고
born.
그 다음에 나중에 일본판 나오고.
All you want is power at any cost.
Jack, it's not power I want. What I wanted to take back from the Patriots are things like freedom, civil rights, opportunities. The founding principles of this country. Everything that's about to be wiped out by their digital censorship. Jack, listen to me. We're all born with an expiration date.
장난
No
아니지.
one lasts forever.
9.11 테러 때.
Life is nothing but a grace period
미국
for turning the
사람들이
best of our
참그
genetic material
트라우마
into the
겪는
next generation.
영역이니까 그 당시에.
The data of life is transferred from parent to child. That's how it works. But we have no heirs, no legacy. We brothers are called les enfants terribles. Cloned from our father with the ability to reproduce conveniently engineered out. What is our legacy if we cannot pass the torch?
제가 알기로 9.11 테러 그때
Proof of our
당시에
existence, a
저거
mark of some sort.
뭐였지? 저도 거의 고3 때였거든요. 고3 때
When the
그때
torch is
저녁에
passed
뉴스
on from
나왔던
parent
걸로
to child,
기억하는데
it extends beyond DNA. Information is
전현진이
imparted as
갑자기
well.
속보 떴던 걸로 기억나.
All I want is to be remembered by other people, by history. The Patriots are trying to protect their power, their own interests, by controlling the digital flow of information. I want my memory, my existence to remain. Unlike an intron of history, I will be remembered as an axon. That will be my legacy, my mark in history. But the Patriots would deny us even that. I will triumph over the Patriots and liberate us all, and we will become the Sons of Liberty!
자, 여기서부터 좀 약간 대사가 길죠. 우리 대령
Raiden, are you receiving? We're still here.
How's that
소리가
possible?
소리가 길어.
The AI was destroyed.
Only GW.
Who are you?
To begin with, we're not what you'd call human. Over the past 200 years, a kind of consciousness formed layer by layer in the crucible of the White House. It's not unlike the way life started in the oceans 4 billion years ago. The White House was our primordial soup.
이 근데 솔직히 여기서 음모론 때문에 떡밥이나 이런 걸 많이 뿌려가지고 솔직히 2는 좀 약간 해도 좀 약간 떨떠름했어. 엔딩 보고 나서.
How can anyone hope to eliminate us? As long as this nation exists, so will we.
Cut the crap! If you're immortal, why would you take away individual freedoms and censor the net?
Jack, don't be silly.
Don't you know that our plans have your interests, not ours, in mind?
What?
Jack, listen carefully, like a good boy.
The mapping of the human genome was completed early this century. As a result, the evolutionary log of the human race lay open to us.
We started with genetic engineering, and in the end, we succeeded in digitizing life itself.
But there are things not covered by genetic information.
What do you mean?
Human memories, ideas, culture, history.
Genes don't contain any record of human history.
Is it something that should not be passed on? Should that information be left at the mercy of nature?
We've always kept records of our lives, through words, pictures, symbols, from tablets to books.
But not all the information was inherited by later generations. A small percentage of the whole was selected and processed, then passed on. Not unlike genes, really.
That's what history is, Jack.
But in the current digitized world, trivial information is accumulating every second, preserved in all its triteness, never fading, always accessible.
Rumors about petty issues, misinterpretations, slander.
All this junk data, preserved in an unfiltered state, growing at an alarming rate.
It will only slow down social progress, reduce the rate of evolution.
Right. You seem to think that our plan is one of censorship.
Are you telling me it's not?
You're being silly. What we propose to do is not to control content, but to create context.
Create context?
The digital society furthers human flaws and selectively rewards development of convenient half-truths. Just look at the strange juxtapositions of morality around you.
Billions spent on new weapons in order to humanely murder other humans.
Rights of criminals are given more respect than the privacy of their victims.
Although there are people suffering in poverty, huge donations are made to protect endangered species. Everyone grows up being told the same thing.
Be nice to other people.
But beat out the competition.
You're special. Believe in yourself and you will succeed.
But it's obvious from the start that only a few can succeed.
You exercise your right to freedom, and this is the result. All rhetoric to avoid conflict and protect each other from hurt. The untested truths spun by different interests continue to churn and accumulate in the sandbox of political correctness and value systems.
Everyone withdraws into their own small gated community, afraid of a larger forum. They stay inside their little ponds, leaking whatever truth suits them into the growing cesspool of society at large.
The different cardinal truths neither clash nor mesh. No one is invalidated, but nobody is right.
Not even natural selection can take place here. The world is being engulfed in truth.
And this is the way the world ends. Not with a bang, but a whimper.
We're trying to stop that from happening.
It's our responsibility as rulers. Just as in genetics, unnecessary information and memory must be filtered out to stimulate the evolution of the species.
And you think you're qualified to decide what's necessary and not?
Absolutely. Who else could wade through the sea of garbage you people produce, retrieve valuable truths, and even interpret their meaning for later generations?
That's what it means to create context.
I'll decide for myself what to believe and what to pass on.
But is that even your own idea?
Or something Snake told you?
That's the proof of your incompetence right there. You lack the qualifications to exercise free will.
That's not true. I have the right.
Does something like a self exist inside of you?
That which you call self serves as nothing more than a mask to cover your own being.
In this era of ready-made truths, self is just something used to preserve those positive emotions that you occasionally feel.
Another possibility is that self is a concept you conveniently borrowed under the logic that would endow you with some sense of strength.
That's crap!
Is it? Would you prefer that someone else tell you? All right then. Explain it to him.
Jack, you're simply the best, and you got there all by yourself.
Oh, what happened? Do you feel lost? Why not try a bit of soul-searching?
Don't think you'll find anything, though.
Ironic that although self is something that you yourself fashioned, every time something goes wrong, you turn around and place the blame on something else.
It's not my fault. It's not your fault.
In denial, you simply resort to looking for another, more convenient truth in order to make yourself feel better.
Leaving behind in an instant the so-called truth you once embraced.
Should someone like that be able to decide what is truth?
Should someone like you even have the right to decide?
You've done nothing but abuse your freedom.
You don't deserve to be free.
We're not the ones smothering the world. You are.
The individual is supposed to be weak, but far from powerless. A single person has the potential to ruin the world.
And the age of digitized communication has given even more power to the individual. Too much power for an immature species.
Building a legacy involves figuring out what is wanted and what needs to be done for that goal. All this you used to struggle with. Now we think for you.
We are your guardians, after all.
You want to control human thought? Human behavior?
Of course. Anything can be quantified nowadays. That's what this exercise was designed to prove.
근데 4는
You fell in love with me just as
플스3로만 할
you were
수가
meant to
있으니까
after
그게
all.
좀
Isn't that right, Jack?
Ocelot was not told the whole truth, to say the least.
We rule an entire nation. Of what interest would a single soldier, no matter how able, be to us?
The S3 plan does not stand for solid snake simulation. What it does stand for
그
is
나우요?
selection
혹시
for
나우 얘기하시는
societal
거예요? 플스 나우?
sanity.
아 플스3? 아 플스3
The
갖고 계시다고?
S3 is a system for controlling human will and consciousness.
있으니까. 아 그런 것까지 얘기하실 필요는 없어요.
S3 is not you, a soldier trained in the image of Solid Snake. It is a method, a protocol that created a circumstance that made you what you are.
So you see, we're the S3, not you.
What you experienced was the final test of its effectiveness.
That's crazy.
You
근데
heard what
플스3
President
시절
Johnson
때가
said.
그래도 할 만한 게임들 많이 나왔어요.
GW system is the key to their
그
supremacy.
플스3가
The
초반에
objective of
삽질을
this
많이 해서
exercise
그렇지.
was to establish such a method.
풀포가 리마스터 게임은 더 많아. 풀포가
We
리마스터 게임은 더
used
많아.
Shadow Moses as a paradigm for the exercise.
I wonder if you would have preferred a
풀포가
fantasy
리마스터 게임은
setting.
훨씬 그 내가 봤을 때 거의 내가 봤을 때 전체
We
게임의
chose
한
that backdrop because of its
40%
extreme
정도는
circumstances.
리마스터 같아.
It
내가
was an
봤을 때 내
optimal test
생각에.
for S3's crisis management capacity. If the MOC could trigger, control, and solve this, it would be ready
학생
for any
때는 돈이
contingency.
없으니까요. 저도
now,
그랬어.
We have our proof.
학생 때 이제 대학교 오면서부터 이제 정품 많이 애용하기 시작했지.
Raiden, there are also reasons behind your selection. Solidus raised plenty of other child soldiers. Do you know why we chose you over them? It was because you were the only one who refused to acknowledge the past. All the others remember what they were and pay for it daily.
But you turn your back on everything you don't like. You do whatever you like, see only the things you like, and for yourself alone.
Yes.
갈구는
Rose can
중.
attest to that.
정신교육
You
중이야.
refused to see me for what I was. I lied to you, but I wanted to be caught. You pretended to be understanding, to be a
근데
gentleman.
요즘에는 솔직히
You never made a
스팀이나 이런 것
conscious
때문에
attempt to
불법
reach out to
쓰시는
me.
분들 별로
The
없지
only time
않나?
you did was when I gave you no
스팀도
choice but to
그렇고.
do so.
I was just trying not to.
그렇고 그래가지고
What?
내가 봤을
Trying
때는
not to hurt me?
불법 쓰는 사람도
Dear,
그렇게 많을
the
것
one
같지는
you were
않은데.
trying not to hurt was yourself. Avoiding the truth under the guise of kindness is all
어제
that you
세일
did.
자주 하고 싼
It occurred
편이라서.
to you to do nothing but look out for yourself. Even if you claimed that it was for my sake, that feeling was nowhere to be seen. In the end, everything was for your sake. I was never part of the picture.
Exactly right. So you see,
그러니까
you're
스팀도
a
그렇고
perfect
저기 그 요즘에
representative of the
디지털
masses we need to protect.
다운로드가 또 많은
This is
게임들이
why we
많아져.
chose you. You accepted the fiction we
불법을 하시는
provided,
분들은 그렇게 많지 않을
obeyed
것
our
같아요. 제
orders, and
생각에는
did
그래. 물론 뭐
everything
있기야
you were
있겠지
told
당연히.
to. The exercise
우리나라
is a
옛날 같은
resounding
경우에 봐봐
success.
막그
Didn't I tell you that GW
스타나
is
뭐
still
디아 같은
incomplete?
경우에
But not anymore.
불법
thanks
CD키
to
해가지고 막 하고 막
Your
그랬는데 요즘에는
persona,
솔직히 그런 경우 거의 없잖아.
experiences, triumphs, and defeats are
그런 거
nothing
거의
but byproducts.
물론
The real
없는 거 아예
objective
없는 건
was
아니겠죠.
ensuring that we could generate and manipulate them. It's taken a lot of time and money, but it was well worth it considering the results. I think that's enough talk. It's time for the final exercise. Raiden, take Solidus down.
싫은데요.
Think again. I'm through doing what I'm told.
Oh, really? Aren't you forgetting something?
If you die,
My
my
child
child dies.
The termination of vital signals from your nanomachines means the death of Olga's child. Not to mention the death of Rose. She's wired the same way.
Rose, does she actually exist?
Of course I do, Jack. You have to believe me.
Damn!
It will be a fight to the death.
Solidus at least wants you dead.
We will collect the necessary data from this last fight. Then we'll consider the exercise closed. So, Jack the Ripper, will it be Solidus, the Patriot's creation, or you, Solidus's creation? Our beloved monsters, enjoy yourselves.
정신교육 중 같아.
Jack.
My son.
My son. My clone brothers and I are called monsters, replicates of evil genes. You are one of a kind, but still a monster, shaped by a dark and secret history. We need to decide which monstrosity will have the privilege of survival.
결국 싸우자.
By the way, Jack, I was the one who killed your parents. I claimed you for my own and raised you as a
인기가
soldier in the
없다고?
army of the
솔리드스
devil.
인기 없었나? 난 잘 모르겠는데.
I am your foster father and your worst enemy.
Why?
Because I needed to know whether we were really someone else's creation. We're repeating history, Jack. Liquid and Solid hunted down Big Boss, trying to sever the tie that bound them to him. Unless you kill me and face your past, Jack, you will never escape. You'll stay in the endless loop, your own double helix. It's time we were both free.
카드 정확하게 어떻게 저렇게. 저런 거 영화에서 보면 되게 산티날게 보일 텐데 원래는 영화에나.
I have other reasons for wanting you dead. The clues to the Patriots inside GW have been erased, but there are other traces. Inside you.
What?
The information is being carried by the nanomachines in your cerebral cortex, and throughout the neural network they formed.
그러니까 영화는 비크미 그런 되게 산티났을 거야. 게임이니까 멋있네 이러지.
Brace yourself.
참고로 뭐 쉬우니까 뭐. 가드 하세요. 가드 발차기 그렇지. 발차기 하면은 백방 딜레이. 딜킬을 잘해. 개뻘짓. 미사일은 무서운 거 아니야? 발차기! 그렇지. 발차기 하면 무조건 딜레이. 또 발차기. 솔직히 나는 메탈기어가 더 재밌어. 메탈기어 싸우는 게 더 재밌어. 얘보다. 얘는 패턴이 쉬워가지고 그렇게 어려운 애가 아니라서. 그러니까 바로 쳐맞네요. 아저씨 이러면은 아저씨 왜 이래요? 발차기. 그렇지. 앞이 짧은 이제 지랄 발광 쪼를 할 때가 됐는데 이제.
Good work, Jack. But this is where it gets interesting.
지랄 발광 쪼를 하긴 하지만 뭐 그래도 뭐 그렇게 어렵진 않아. 자 여기서 보면은 라이덴의 유래.
Right. You have to beat Solidus. This is your last duty.
We're not just pawns in some simulation game, you know.
Yes, you are. You're nothing but mere weapons. No different from fighter jets or tanks.
What the?
The old model destroyed 4 years ago was Rex.
The new amphibious model is Ray.
Both of these are the same as the code names used by the U.S. Armed Forces to refer to Japanese warplanes during World War II.
Your code name, Raiden 2, comes from the Japanese Navy's name for one of its interceptors.
Stop it. I'm not a weapon.
Oh, really? Do you know the code name the U.S. Armed Forces used for the Japanese fighter Raiden?
It was Jack. Both of you are just weapons to be used and thrown away.
Just weapons to be used on the battlefield. Just pawns in a game, exactly as you said.
And a weapon has no right to think for itself. Now, it's time to fulfill your purpose. Defeat Solidus.
Take this!
발차기! 아이
Is that the best?
가불기를 줘.
Take this!
마무리 회전백이 안 맞을걸요? 회전백이 진짜 안 맞을걸? 발동속도도 느리고 개꿀인 기술 진짜. 터쳤다. 뭐 이거 배기소리 일본 게임이니 그러려니 해야죠. 뭐 원래 그 뭐야지? 일본 사람들이 자기네 문화를 좀 약간 집어넣는 거를 좋아하잖아. 데메크도 그렇고. 데메크도 버질 뭐 일본도 쓰는데요. 불본 같은 경우에도 그런 거 있잖아. 좀 약간 치카게인가? 불본도 보면은 치카게 그런 거 아예 대놓고 일본색이 짙은 게임이면은 모르겠는데 그런 게임들 같은 이런 거에 일본도나 이런 거 막 그런 거 쓰는 거 보면 좀 약간 아이러니하지. 근데 만든 게 일본 게임이기 때문에 좀 그런 거 들어가는 거는 그냥 뭐 어쩔 수가 없어. 약간 어쨌든 좀 약간 억지로 집어넣는 감이 없잖아 있긴 한데 그렇다고 저기에 뭐 글라디우스 저거 하면서 할 수는 없잖아요. 서양검 들고 다니면서 하는 것도 좀 이상하잖아. 그냥 솔직히 격투 그래가지고 그냥 근데 총으로 싸우면 재미없잖아요. 솔직히 1대1 보스전인데 총으로 싸운다는 거는 좀 말이 안 돼. 그냥 격투면 모르겠지만 원처럼 그냥 격투전이었으면 모르겠는데 2는 또 칼싸움이니까 1대1 전을 갖다가 총 쏘는 것도 좀 약간 그러고 보면은 매기술은 1대1 보스 마지막 1대1 보스전 거의 총질했던 경우는 거의 없어. 1대1전은 1대1 맞다이는 거의 근접전 아니면은 근접전이었어 거의.
There's no such thing in the world as
3도
absolute
그렇고
reality.
4도 그렇고.
Most of what they call real is
2는 좀
actually fiction.
탈전이고.
What you think you see is only as real as your brain tells you it is.
Then, what am I supposed to believe in?
중간중간에 이제 칼을 좀,
What am I going
아니
to
칼이
leave
아니라
behind
총을
when I'm
섞어 쓰긴
through?
하지만 총이 주가 되는
We can
경우는
tell
거의
other
없어요.
people about having faith.
매기돌 보스전,
What we had faith in.
특히 막 보스전은 다 그랬어.
What we found important enough to fight for. It's not whether you were right or wrong, but how much faith you were willing to have. That decides the future. The Patriots are a kind of ongoing fiction too, come to think of it.
칼로 총을 쳐는 건 좀.
Listen, don't obsess over words so much. Find the meaning behind the words, then decide.
아니 근데
You can find your
원에서도
own
그렇게
name
원에서도 그렇게 나오는데
and your own future.
원에서도
Decide
그
for
뭐지?
myself?
칼로
And
총
whatever
쳐내
you choose will be you.
칼로 총
I
쳐내는
don't
건
know if I
나오잖아요.
can.
그리고 뭐더라?
I know you didn't
메탈기어
have much
라이징
in terms of
리벤전스에서
choices this
아예
time.
대놓고 그냥 칼
But everything you felt,
칼로 총
thought
쳐내지.
about during this mission is yours. And what you decide to do with them
라이징
is your
리벤전스는
choice.
아예 그냥 대놓고 칼로
You mean start
총을
over?
쳐내니까.
Yeah, a clean slate, a new name, new memories. Choose your own legacy. It's for you to decide. It's up to you. By the way, what is that?
더그 대기어 대목걸이.
Dog tags.
내 생일.
Anyone you know?
No, never heard the name before. I'll pick my own name and my own life. I'll find something worth passing on. They taught me some good things too.
I know. We've inherited freedom from all those who fought for it. We all have the freedom to
이후로
spread the
고등어도
word,
못 먹었지.
even me.
Snake, what about Olga's child?
Don't
미세먼지
worry,
때문에?
I'll find him. Count on it. As long as you keep yourself alive, he's safe.
지금도 미세먼지 뭐 저건도.
Do you know where Liquid went?
추우면은
I
미세먼지
put a transmitter
덜하고
on his ray.
날씨가
Did he
좀
head for the
따뜻하면
Patriots?
미세먼지 심하고.
Yeah, but I have a feeling they gave Ocelot a bogus location to begin with.
난 또 미세먼지 그거 때문에
Cheer
나도
up. We have
고등어
a better lead.
못 먹는다는 줄 알아.
This contains the list of all the Patriots.
But Ocelot took it.
The one we gave you wasn't the real thing.
What?
What?
This virus is coded to destroy only a specific part of GW, namely the information about the Patriots'
하여튼
identity.
우리나라는 주변에 정상적인 나라가
Which
하나도 없어서
means that there's a parameter coded in here that
그나마 우리가
defines
제일
what that
정상적인 것
information
같아.
is.
I get it. Analyze the code and you can probably find out where they operate. Count me in.
No, you have things to do first. And people you need to talk to.
진짜 저 복장 입고 저렇게 거리 있으면 쪽팔릴 것 같아. 혼자 튀는 복장 진짜. 여기 뱀프 있다 그러는데 난 도대체 뱀프 어디 있는지 모르겠더라. 이 수많은 사람들 중에 뱀프 섞여 있다는데.
Snake?
못
What's
봤어요.
wrong?
저 못 봤어요, 진짜. 뭐 여기 있다는데 도대체 어디 있는지 모르겠어.
Nothing. Can I ask you something? Who am I, really?
I wouldn't know. But we're going to find out together, aren't we?
Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
그래. 같이 찾자. 솔직히
See
로즈보다는
me for what I am, okay?
에마가 더 이쁨. 개인적으로는.
I know.
이것들이 혼전 임신을 하고 있어.
Do you remember this place?
Of course. This is where we first met. I remember
솔직히
now.
에마가 더 이쁘지 않나?
Today is the day I
로즈는
met
그냥
you.
모르겠어. 로즈는 이쁘게 나온 거.
That's it.
이쁘긴 이쁜데 좀 그냥 게임 캐릭터 치고는 매력 없이 평범하다 그래야 되나?
I think I
그냥 좀
found something to
평범한
pass
느낌이에요.
along
좀
to the
약간
future.
그냥 게임 캐릭터로서는 좀 약간
He
평범한
said
느낌.
all
그냥
living
외모는
things
그냥
want their genes to live on.
특색 없이
Are you
평범한
talking about the baby?
느낌이야 로즈는.
Yeah. But genes aren't the only thing you pass on. There are too many things that aren't written into our DNA. It's up to us to teach that to our children.
What kind of things?
About the environment, our ideas, our culture, poetry, compassion, sorrow, joy. We'll tell them everything together.
Is that a proposal?
This is for your ears only.
어쨌든 오늘 방송 보시느라 수고하셨고요. 30분 남았는데 3 하기 애매합니다. 3는 내일 할 거예요.